Here, yeah, it's going to get louder as soon as I start to speak, but yeah, I'm taking Adam he goes to this clinic when he's here. Oh boy. An urgent care clinic. I think he's got pneumonia again. He just always waits to the last minute and won't go before then, and I know how that goes. If you try to force them to go, anybody, it's called, at least here, it's kidnapping. Yeah. So I dropped him off there, but on the way, as soon as we backed up, the air conditioner was on in his SUV, and which we were driving, and it all of a sudden I said, "Do you smell sewage?" And it was like strong. Now we don't have open sewage where we were, and he was saying, "Oh, maybe all the rains and everything made some people's, what are they called? I can't remember the name of them." But yeah, and I'm like, no, not out here. Seriously, really, we don't have that out here. Okay, so anyway, I turned off the air conditioner and rolled the windows down, let it air out, and then a little bit, we were driving a little more, and I turned the air conditioner back on because I was curious, was it the air conditioner? And it smelled bad. It was like something on fire. So when we got to the urgent care place, I had him check it. And I turned the SUV on and off, and the battery was smoking, and it was just corroded, burning. Now this is only 2 years old. Well, it's 2016. Yeah, 2 years old. And yeah, and so what happened the other day? I called AAA. They're going to bring out a battery and all that because we're not near enough to go buy one and all. Cement truck just went by. But anyway, we're not near enough to go to buy one, although there's a Walmart, but it's just not close enough. And it's kind of a bit of a walk, and carrying a battery, and watch it be the wrong kind. But anyway, we called AAA. But the other day, not this weekend, but the weekend before, we were at that Walmart, and we were coming out of it, and I went to, I got in the SUV to start it up, and he clicked his little thing that starts it up also. He thought it was going to be funny because I asked him a little while later why he did that, knowing that I was going to start it. Well, he did that, and it wouldn't start at all. It messed it up. Or it did start, but then I said, that's weird. It was making a weird noise. And so anyway, he screwed that up. It took, I don't know, about an hour. We had called AAA, but he figured it out before AAA got there. But I think it screwed the battery because since then, the battery barely wants to start. So whatever you do, don't click your key to turn something on, your whatever automobile you have. At the same time, have somebody in there that's turning it on. Don't be cute. But anyway, so he's in the clinic. I'm going to be waiting for AAA to get here. Yeah. In case you were wondering, I was on foot. I had to go to the Walgreens, which is next door to here. But yeah, and anyway, he's gonna go in there. Well, he's in there, and I hope they tell him what he really needs to do, and that is to quit smoking. He's tried that Chandrix, whatever it is, and it didn't work. He didn't stay on it long enough. Plus, he was smoking the whole time. And I can't say much about smoking. I smoke too. Bad habit. But nothing like him. And I know that's one of those, you still do smoke. I'm not blaming him, not taking it off of me. But it's a little loud. But yeah, that's my only vice, except for YouTube. Anyway. So, this is my morning. It's a good thing he didn't try to go to work because I can smell things he doesn't smell. I'm, what people call a highly sensitive person. I have all my senses are way out there. I smell, hear, everything from far away. But yeah, because he probably wouldn't have even thought of it, and yeah, or even noticed it. So he would have been driving. It's kind of far. It takes about an hour for him to get to work. So anyway, this is my day so far. Yeah, but I was up late today. Usually I'm up like 5 o'clock, and today it was 6:30 or so, and it just seems like it's kind of messed up my whole day. I don't even know what time it is right now. About 9:30 actually. Over to Sonic to get some breakfast. I'm a little out of breath. And you know, with me, with my legs. So, anyway, I want to mention that, speaking of cigarettes, the reason I went to that other store was to buy cigarettes, yeah. And I got carded. Okay, let me explain this. I didn't say anything to the woman, but I'm 55 years old. I don't dress like I'm 25. I don't dress 30 years younger than I am. So getting carded, but you know, I get carded at least once every year. I think they just card everybody at some point, you know, at some of these places, but yeah, I'm 55, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, I went to that Sonic to get me something, but the music was so loud, and I was walking up there, and I was outside, and the music was real loud. Anyway, it kind of irked me that I went to that Sonic, but I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast. I know, what will you give up for breakfast, right? But anyway, the reason is, I'm kind of joking about this a little bit. You know, you get bad service one time, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't never go back again. But yeah, I went there. The last time I went there, I was driving in this SUV, and it's kind of long in front, so I couldn't get too close to the, where you push the button to call for your order. And I didn't have my readers on. I don't drive with my readers on, and I don't wear them or have them on me. But and I've never had this issue. And the thing I wanted, Adam wanted some burritos, breakfast burritos, and it was number 15. Well, it was kind of far on the menu, next to your car. And it has real small writing for what kinds of burritos. They have two. And so I asked the young man who, answered my call to take my order, and he refused to answer me. Seriously. I'm not saying that he just wouldn't answer and I didn't ask, well, can you hear me, or would you answer me, or anything like that, because I did. He refused to answer me. Then I got the manager involved, which she turned out, it was an assistant manager, and she was like totally stoic, and I don't think he wasn't there this time, I don't think, because he wasn't the one who took the order, he wasn't one that took it out. It was both females. But I don't know if he still works there or not. But it was so rude, unbelievably rude. And I got the woman gave me the district manager's number to call. I never did call. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I will call their corporate office. I don't deal with district managers and stuff. I call right to the top. I don't even bother to the middle person, Anyway. So I don't sound like I'm trying to be a little princess here, or a queen, drama queen. I don't like dealing with mechanics. And I know a lot of people don't, okay? But for me, the reason why for me is they always tell me the same price. And I've told people this for years, and they would never believe me. It was either going to be $665 or $667. Now think about that. $665 or $667. Now where would this random number come from? And I'm serious. It wouldn't be $650 or, $700 or what. It would be $665 or $667. They leave out one of them in between, right? Yeah, think about that. And this has been happening to me since I was 19 years old. I'm 55. And I would tell people that, they say, nah, even Adam. Okay, I said, anytime I go to a mechanic shop, that's what they do. They find something that, you got to fix this and you got to fix that. And the people don't believe me. So when they go with me, and it's happened many times, get somebody to go with me, and they look at me, and one woman, it was this friend of my sister's, one of my younger sisters, she just cracked up laughing right there in the the mechanic shop, the auto part of it, not the auto, but the front part of it. The guy told her that, she just cracked up laughing. She couldn't believe it. And the last time I think somebody was with me was Adam. He couldn't believe it. He said, "How do you know this?" I said, "Because it's this way all the time, every time since I was 19." Yeah. Now when I called for the AAA, by the way, she told me it was going to be, it's an hour and a half. Okay, the last time, whenever Adam did that with the clicking his keychain, or his key, you have to turn the car on, it was an hour and a half. Okay, I live in a suburb of Dallas, and this is a suburb above it, okay, where I am right now. And it's still busy suburb. You know, really. Just between these two, I think suburbs is something like close to 400,000 people population. You know there's some place nearby, like a mechanic shop. So when I called this time, the woman, you know, I said, I need to ask you. I said, why does it take them so long to get here? It's not like I live far away. You know, I told her where, you know, the area. She knew where the area I lived. But I reminded her, this is a, you know, area, this is Dallas area. So why would it take them? I said, it's not like they have to come from way, way, way far, you know. And yeah, I want to know why everything is an hour and a half here. That's twice in a row. Now, I've had them come out. The last time we had to cancel it because, you know, Adam fixed it before the guy got there. But, yeah, I've had them come out before. I don't remember what it was. For mine, didn't take them that long, and they didn't tell me it's going to be an hour and a half. So really now, seriously. I'm starting to sound more and more like a princess. But really, I could have, you know, I could have probably taken a, I don't know, I don't think I could walk that far to go get the battery and then bring a battery back. And plus, I asked her, you know, this woman that answered at AAA, you know, how much should it cost? Because I know they do the free part is the battery check and all that kind of stuff. But if they bring out a battery, you're going to pay for the battery. And that's what she told me. All you're going to do is pay for the battery. And she said it was 100, something like 112 to 212. Ooh, okay, random numbers here again. And I was thinking, you know, that's kind of expensive, isn't it? I don't do it. I don't fix, you know, change the batteries out. I'm sounding more and more like a princess. I don't. The last time I think that I bought one, it was something like $70. But that was for my SUV, which is not a new one. This is a new SUV, newish, 2016, like I said. So, anyway, I don't know. And so I told her, I said, I wanted to find out because I wanted to see if this guy starts trying to charge me other things, you know, what should I say? Because that's how these things work for me. Yeah. I called Adam on his cell phone because I'm sitting out here waiting for AAA and to see what they were doing in there in the urgent care. And the same as before, he just got his steroid shot. Right now he's doing breathing treatment for 10 minutes. And they'll probably give him antibiotics. It's pretty much the same every time. See, he doesn't go to any doctor here in this area. He goes where he works near his job because he'll just stop, you know, work and go there and go back to work. I don't know why he goes to that. Sometimes he just comes straight home. He's salaried, so it's not like he's hourly. He's not hourly, so. But anyway, so I called him. He was actually taking the breathing treatments. I could hear it. So let's see what happens. I'm still waiting. Still waiting, but I think I'm hoping Adam's out of there before mechanic gets here. Adam knows how I am about mechanics and car salespeople. Okay, no, I wind up in anything that's a big purchase or dealing with, you know, something like that. Adam always has me in the bad cop. He's the good cop. I'm the bad cop. Yeah, you wouldn't think that, or maybe you would. Yeah, but he can fool people being a good cop. And I'm not really having to fool anybody to be a bad cop kind of person. It irks me so bad when people try to take advantage of somebody, because, you know, my degrees are in psychology and sociology, okay? That of somebody trying to take advantage of someone, oh, no, 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 no. You know, Mama Bear comes out. Yeah, you know, of course it's just verbal, and I'm not abusive with it, but no, I stand my ground. You're not doing that to me. This is what it's going to be. Plain and simple, that's how it goes. You wouldn't believe the names they've walked off mouthing, calling me. I take that with pride. So, yeah. The guy called and said he'd be here in 15 minutes. So that would make it around 50 minutes since I called, something like that. Yeah, hopefully Adam's out of there at time, like I said, so he can deal with them. I can deal with him, of course. You know, I've had to do stuff before. But like I just said, I don't like it. Mama Bear. Yeah. Fixed, let's see. Well, only took, what, an hour and a half. Yeah. To change a battery. An hour and a half. Okay. But yeah, that's gotten done. At least.
Well, that's nice. They just bring your battery, replace it. You don't have to touch anything. The only thing you do, you make a phone call.
It was $141.39.
That's pretty good too for the battery.
Yeah, I guess. So now it's off to did they call that in for you? That's what it was, yeah, to CBS. Okay. And Adam got out right as the guy finished.
Yeah, right on
the guy, I was signing, writing all the paperwork out, you know.
Yeah, I walked out and she was signing up and killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah, he was seeing the doctor. And what did they say it was?
Bronchitis.
Bronchitis. But not the flu.
It's not the flu. They did the flu test. Said it's not flu. Said a steroid shot would help you with the breathing.
Yeah.
But really, not a whole lot.
Let's just hope it doesn't turn into pneumonia this time. So, bronchitis is what happens to me. Used to happen, and I learned to drink a lot of water. It's not a cure-all, but
it does help. Definitely.
Definitely help me.
Yes.
Because I wound up in the hospital twice when I was younger with pneumonia because, well, one of the things was I wasn't drinking enough water. So.
Yeah.
Because I had sick, I should have been drinking a lot more. That's what I was told. But that's for me, not everybody.
Right.
Son. It's a restaurant. It used to be Tex-Mex, but now they've changed it. I'm going to go ahead and Adam wanted to go get his tires rotated. It's time. And so he's doing it here at Costco. I want to go in and my battery wasn't charging up on my cell phone for some reason. But anyway, we'll see how long this takes. After all this, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you're watching the video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, share if you would, and I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.